Pussies. Called the first one savage, more my mood, that's what it was. 2016 we was running around, beat niggas up in the club. I know she around for the money, but act like she loyal, I don't for the love. I'm so rich, get bored, might wake up, buy me a car just cause. Her titties is hard cause she spent the 5, my bitch titties.
Here guys, I'm a 16-year-old, still in school full-time, and at the same time I'm trying to make money, play football, and train MMA. To be completely honest with you guys, I just started this YouTube channel and I just wanted to grow my personal brand, and I was thinking what I could do, what I could post. And I started to think that I have 24 hours in a day just like everybody else, and as someone who's still in school full-time, 8 hours a day, and trying to do all these other things, I think I use that time quite well most of the time. So essentially I just thought people my age, well at least lots of the people at my school, they spend lots of their free time playing video games, scrolling, doing useless things, okay? So I wanted to show you guys how I manage my time while keeping my physical in check by playing football, going to the gym, training MMA, keeping on top of my schoolwork, and at the same time of all of this, trying to make money, trying to scale to 10k a month. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Most people think that time management is about doing everything. It's actually about choosing what to fail at. What I mean by this is, instead of thinking all these different things you want to do in a day and then that results in you not being consistent, try and think of what are the things you can cut off. Okay, I'll give you an example. You can cut off that 2-hour doom scrolling session that you do after school. You can cut off those video games that you play. Okay, that's just an example. I've realized that to hit 10k a month, well, I have to treat my life like I've got like a timer that's ticking continuously. And I use a concept called selective focus. Basically what this is I have 3 buckets. 1, the foundation. 2, the output. And 3, the physical. So starting with the foundation. For me, the foundation is school, because this is what my parents want me to do well in, and this is something that's non-negotiable. I go to school 8 hours a day, so I might as well do well in it. And then the second, which is the output. So this is my business. This is where I'm making money. If you want to know more about what I do, then I'm going to make another video on that. But yeah, this is essentially where I make sure I have time to do, but I also make sure that I don't spend too much time on it, and I try and be as efficient as possible. And then the third one, which is the physical. This last bucket consists of 3 things: MMA, football, and gym, okay? And of course, I don't do all 3 of these in one day. I space them out throughout my week. So you guys are probably thinking, what was the point of him telling us all that about the 3 buckets and the selective focus? So basically, to make it as short as possible, the 3 buckets are filled with different amounts of water, okay? And in these buckets, the more water there is, the more focus you want to put on it, okay? Because it's not good to have focus on lots of different things. So think of it like this. The simplest way to think of it is, the more buckets you have, the less successful you're going to be. The less buckets you have, but the more water in each bucket, that's the more successful you're going to be, because you have more focus onto each skill, which means you're going to get towards the top level of that skill. All right, so now I want to mention to you guys one of the most important things that consists in my day. So if you've ever heard of the term eat the frog first, then this is what I'm going to get into. Essentially what this means is, in the first part of your day, as soon as you wake up, you have to get the most difficult task done first. Okay, so for me, the most boring task and difficult task is studying. Okay, I hate studying. I hate revising, as some of you call it. So I try to get 30 minutes done in the morning before I actually go to school. Why this might be really important for you guys is because if you start implementing this in your routine, you'll feel that as soon as you wake up and you do the task, after that you're going to feel really good. You're going to be grateful to yourself for doing it and getting it out of the way. Right, this next concept is vital to you guys and how you're going to achieve things throughout your day. So the concept's essentially just called dead time efficiency. Okay, what this is basically using the small gaps of your day, like commutes, or if you have like a lunch break from your like work or school, and using that time to do something efficient or productive. Okay, I'll give you an example. For me, at school, we get every day like a 1 hour, 1 hour and a half break. In this break, I just finish my homework. Okay, I I hate homework, and by just using that time at school to just get it out of the way, it gives me time for the rest of my day to do what I need. Another example could be instead of scrolling in the car, on TikTok, you could listen to something. You could listen to a podcast. But these are just different examples of using that time efficiency, to help you. All right, so this next part is extremely important. So I want you guys to take notes of this, because these are the 3 tools for efficiency that I use from day to day. Okay, so the number 1 tool is a digital tool, and it consists of 2 things: Notion and Routinary. Notion is essentially just like a notes app. I have like things like my goals, my weekly goals and monthly goals, and I just have everything laid out on there. And then Routinary is just, well, it's quite self-explanatory. I have my morning routine, which is like a structured, and it's like time scheduled, time blocks. And then there's the evening routine for when I come back from school, and that's where I just like tick off the check boxes for the tasks I want to do. And it's pretty much similar every day, the routine. Just make sure you have a routine which you enjoy and which is productive, and not brain rot. But yeah, anyways, the reason this is very important is because you want to think of, for example, a chess grandmaster. All these grandmasters, they're best at what they do, chess, because they're always 10, if not 20 moves ahead. They're always ahead of the game, okay? And if you have a routine and you've set out your day, you're always going to be ahead of the game. So basically, this is what these 2 things help me do. They help me just visualize the day ahead. Tool number 2 is the physical tool. So these are just 2 things: sleep and nutrition. Okay, they're so important. There's many more things, but these have come down to the 2 most important, in my opinion. The reason sleep's so important is because it's just proven that if you get more, like not more sleep, but in that pocket, for me, you've got to find the right pocket for you. For mine, it's like an 8 hours pocket. And that's where I feel I've got the most energy throughout the day. And then the second one is nutrition. Obviously, what you eat can help you, because not only with the energy like aspect, but also physically. I don't know, I did this like I'm some model, but like physically, like I'm not fat, I'm in good shape. I watch what I put in my body. Hey yo. But yeah. And then the tool 3, which is the mental tool. And this is how you basically handle the dip. There's always going to be days where you feel unmotivated, you feel lazy. And what happens when you're tired and want to quit? Well, for me, when I'm tired and I want to quit, which is very, very common, what I basically do, I think about my why. I think about why I want to be successful, why I want to achieve this goal. And I also, I'm a religious person, so I always stay close to God. I think of that he's helping me. So yeah. Okay, guys, just on the end note now, I wanted to just finish it off by talking about the why. I get the question why a lot. I'm a 16-year-old. Why don't you just go? You party. Why don't you just do what the average normal teenager does? And it's because, truthfully, I enjoy it. Okay, I enjoy trying to make money. I enjoy playing football. I know that's also lots of people do that, but I enjoy training MMA. And I enjoy, like the grind of what I'm doing right now. And if you're in a similar position to me, and you found this video useful, please just like, subscribe, join the community. And yeah, remember, the best thing you could do right now is start, okay? Anyways, see you guys in the next one.